Thank you. They wanted us to say how we came to the Champion Life Church, and I know I've said it a couple of times, but yeah, I'm gonna just be brief, and because it's a long story. You guys got to buy the book. But you know, we were serving at another church, and we were there for 23 years. That's where my kids were all raised. Jessica was born there. All my kids were born in that church. And after 23 years, the Lord, one day at a service, they spoke over me and my wife's life, and told us that we needed to move on. And the Holy Spirit told us, and so we sat down. We sat down at that service, and after that, I looked over to her, and she goes, "Are you hearing what the Spirit is saying?" And she says, "Yes." And I said, "Okay, so we have to prepare ourselves to leave." But prior to that, the Lord had been telling me, "I'm going to make everything new." He would just tell me everything new. And I said, "Well, Lord, I know you're going to make everything new." But he kept on telling me, no, you don't understand. It's going to be new. Everything that you see. And he told me, glance at this service right here, at the service in the other church. And he says, everything will change. And I remember my wife going to the car wash, I think, and then she saw the TV and Pastor Eddie was preaching. And so she says, I found a church. And I said, okay. Do they believe in this? Do they believe in that? And
I normally don't like the mics, but he kind of jumped ahead. We spoke to our pastor, we said our goodbyes, and it was on a Sunday. And I'm not too loud? Okay. And so then on Monday morning, you wake up and you go, "My gosh, we don't belong to a church," and it's your life. It's been our life forever. And I said, "No, Lord, you need to take us somewhere. You had us make this move." And so I was at Harv's Car Wash on that Monday, and I saw Pastor on TV, and it was as though I was by myself in the whole building. It was so, the Holy Spirit just drew me to that, to your sermon. And I came home all excited. I told the kids, come here. This is where God is leading us to. And I went on the website, and all the faces came up, and I told Jessica, I said, "These are your new friends." And I said, "Look," and when I'm touching the screen, I'm touching the faces. I said, "These are your new friends, Jessica." And so then on that Wednesday, we came. And when we walked in, Jake and Teresa met us there. And it was just being a piece of the puzzle. And so here we are. And we love our pastors.